Hi, what's up? It's Andrew here. In this video, I'll be teaching you the complete setup for Google Drive for Desktop application. We'll be focusing on the installation, initial setup, and how to use the app to sync your files or folders. And finally, we will also learn different sync preferences in Google Drive for Desktop app to tailor fit how you want to sync your files to and from your computer. I'll be showing you this entire process for both Windows and Mac OS systems. Let's get started. Before you download the Google Drive app, we want to make sure that your computer meets its minimum system requirements to install and run the program smoothly. For Windows users, your computer must have at least a Windows 10 and up version, and it should be a 64-bit system. Google Drive app won't run on 32-bit, unfortunately. For Mac users, your machine should be at least Mac OS Catalina 10.15.7 and up. For file storage systems, Google Drive for Desktop app is compatible with NTFS for Windows, APFS, and HFS Plus for Mac OS. By the way, I've shortened or fast-forwarded some of the portion of this video for brevity. Okay, on to the downloading. To download the installer for Google Drive Desktop app, let's log in first to your Google account. Once you're logged in, go to Google Drive by either clicking on this app menu or by just typing drive.google.com to your browser's address bar. On the Google Drive homepage, click on this settings icon, then click download Google Drive for desktop. Sometimes this option here will not be showing for some reason. If that's the case for you, you can just type manually to your address bar google.com/drive/download, then click download Google Drive for desktop. If you're using a Mac, a DMG file will be downloaded, and if you're using a Windows PC, an exe file will be downloaded. Once the download is complete, navigate to the folder where you save the installer. For Mac users, double-click on the Google Drive.dmg file, then double-click once again on the Google Drive.pkg. You may see some occasional permissions pop up, just allow it to install the app to your system. Follow the rest of the on-screen instructions, type your Mac admin password if needed, wait for a couple of seconds to install the app, and congrats! The app is now installed. For Windows PC users, double-click on the exe file, click yes to approve the installation, and then this window will pop up. I would suggest adding the Drive app shortcut, but not these shortcuts unless you're gonna use it. Click install, wait for a few seconds, and there you go. The app is successfully installed. Once the app is installed, a sign-in window will pop up. Click Get Started, then sign into your Google account. If your account isn't signed in yet to your browser, just go ahead and type in your email and your password. For Mac users, if this is your first time installing the Google Drive Desktop app on your Mac, there may be additional permissions needed. Just allow those permissions to read your files to your Google Drive account. For some PC users, also complete those additional permissions to proceed to the next setup page. At this point of the setup, the app will ask you to sync some folders. Some people will tick these boxes not knowing that it will upload whatever files that are currently saved in there. I would recommend skipping these folders unless you intend to sync them. Later on this video, I'll show you how to add folders from your computer to backup to your Google Drive. Next step is selecting your photos and movie folders to sync to your Google Photos. These folders are optional. If you don't want to sync these, just tick off the boxes and click Next. If there is a folder that you wanted to back up to your Google Photos though, click the Add Folder button. If you prefer a different folder to sync to your Google Photos, add these folder will back up. I'll be making a dedicated video about syncing your photos and videos to Google Photos using Google Drive for Desktop app. Click the subscribe button so you don't miss that. Perfect. Now we're all set up. The next part is to understand how you want to use Google Drive for Desktop application. Let's start first with Mac OS. If you open your Finder, you can locate your Google Drive folder by clicking this. If you don't see this folder on your Finder, click your Finder settings, then go to Sidebar, click Locations, then finally enable Cloud Storage by clicking this box here. You can use the Google Drive Desktop app by managing your files and your Google Drive account directly from your Finder. For Windows PC users, you can access your Google Drive Desktop folder by clicking on your file manager, then go to the sidebar, click Google Drive, or you can just go to your desktop and click on the Google Drive shortcut. This folder right here, by the way, is a direct representation of your Google Drive My Drive folder. Whatever you do on this folder will be updated and synced to your Google Drive. If you drag and drop a file or a folder inside the My Drive folder, this will be queued for backup to your Google Drive account. If you're going to delete a file or a folder, it will also reflect to your Google Drive account. The same thing if you edit your file like PDFs, documents, spreadsheets, and more. Any progress you'll do will be saved to your Google Drive. The Google Drive status icon, or as what I call it, the Google Drive Sync engine, is your direct access to your Google Drive app to check for settings and information. To access your Google Drive Sync engine, look for the Google Drive icon on the menu bar if you are on a Mac, or the system tray if you are on a PC. If you don't see this icon, it means that your app is not running in the background and it's not syncing your files. If that's the case for you, you can just relaunch the app. So what does it do? Well, a lot really. If you click on the icon, you'll see right away two information tabs. The Activity tab shows what files that are currently being synced. The Notification tab shows you error message, files edit, update, and more. Right up top, you can see the account you log in, the search button for searching stuff, and the settings menu. If you click the settings button, you'll find the preferences. Offline files shows you what files that are downloaded to your computer. Error list shows you a detailed information of files with syncing errors on it. Pause syncing, obviously for pausing stuff. About page is where you find Google Drive desktop version. Help will take you to the Google Drive support pages. Send feedback is used for troubleshooting, diagnostic, and feature requests. And finally, the quit button to close the app in the background. Alright, let's dive into the preferences page. The Preferences page contains how you set up your Google Drive desktop to behave in terms of syncing files, add folders from your computer to backup automatically, and other settings. Let's go ahead and explore them one by one. If you are wondering if you can add multiple accounts to the Google Drive desktop app, yes, you can. You can add a total of 4 accounts to the app to sync and backup your files and folders to and from your computer. You can also manage each account you add individually from the Finder or File Manager. To add an account, click on the profile picture on the top right corner, then click Add Another Account. If your account is already signed in to your browser, just click on it, then click Sign In. To remove an account, just click on the Settings button, and then click Disconnect Account. In the My Computer section, you can add your folders from your Mac or PC safely to back up to your Google Drive online account. To add a folder, click on the My Computer, then click Add Folder. Navigate to the folder that you want to back up, then click Open. Ticking the box for Google Drive will save all of the contents of that folder to be backed up to your Google Drive. Ticking the box for Google Photos will back up all the photos and videos of that folder to your Google Photos. You can add as many folders as you like to back up, and the folders that you add in here can be found on the My Computer section on your Google Drive account. On your Finder or File Manager, the My Computer section, by the way, will show as Other Computer. This feature is very useful when you own multiple computers and you want to save files to and from without fiddling around with flash drives. Google Drive tab lets you control how you want to sync your files from your Google Drive online account to your computer. You have 2 options, streaming and mirroring. For streaming, Google Drive for desktop makes files available on your computer without fully downloading them, saving storage space. You can tell if a file or folder is not downloaded if it has this cloud icon right next to it. You can download a file or a folder by right-clicking on it, then click Download Now. Mirroring, on the other hand, creates an exact local copy of your Google Drive files, allowing offline access and edits that automatically syncs whenever connected to the internet. I'll be diving deeper to each sync options in a separate video as well, so keep an eye out for that. If you encountered an error with the app that requires uninstalling, please follow these steps to avoid issues with your app. First things first, we need to check the sync or upload status of your files. Make sure that you don't have any pending files to be backed up to your Google Drive. You can verify your files and photos are finished uploading by clicking on the Google Drive icon on the menu bar or on the system tray. Then click the Activity tab. If you have some files that needs to be synced first, you'll have to wait until it finished uploading. To uninstall Google Drive on your Windows PC, first you need to quit the app in the background. After that, click on the Start menu, and select Settings icon. Go to Installed Apps. Search for Google Drive, select it, then click Uninstall. A confirmation window might appear. Just click Uninstall again to proceed. To uninstall the app on your Mac, first you need to quit the app. Once the app is closed, open Finder. In the Finder sidebar, navigate to the Applications folder, then locate Google Drive.app file. Drag and drop this file to the trash bin. Additional permissions, by the way, will be required from your Mac. Just type in your Mac admin password to confirm deletion. A quick side note, uninstalling Google Drive for desktop only removes the application itself, but your files will remain safely stored on your Google Drive in the cloud. You can access them through any browser or from your Google Drive mobile application. Well, that's it for our Google Drive setup guide. I hope you're ready to take your file organization to the next level. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments what other tech tutorials you'd like to see next. Thanks for watching, and I see you in the next video.